It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll get to see the Eagles reigning league MVP.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that...
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Crisp. This is caught. It's Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Off-play action. Crisp out to his left. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 96. He joins their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. Well, he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. For 30 more yards and another 1st down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes. Out is their quarterback for this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Crisp. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This is caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. Off play action. Crisp. A little juke. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Crisp. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. 27 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Crisp. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Montgomery, another target and catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you...
Touchdown, Eagles! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
It's just...
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Fighting through it, he's got space. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Montgomery with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the... Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Off-play action. Crisp. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. The throw over the middle, taken in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful. It
certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found...
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, nice move. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blow.
It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the 49ers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we rocket you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. Is one of the most successful coaches in the league told them.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading the charge, we get a look at their... On 1st and 10, Crisp. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Off the play fake, Crisp. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Crisp. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Got him in. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives.
Here we go.
Off play action. Crisp. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Crisp. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Off the play fake. Crisp. Throwing left side, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra, his 4th touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Off-play action. Crisp. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Off the play fake. Crisp. Man open. Here is Crowder. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And this one complete to Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Mac Jones, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And our statisticians got through a couple of pencils already. This offense is on pace for potentially 500 yards in passing. That's pretty incredible. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big gainer, 2 in succession, as this one goes for 32. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This pass finds Brown on a comeback route. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have retaken a third quarter. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. David Montgomery, 75 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point,
It's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Crisp. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And out now come the Eagles. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 8-yard line.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll go Brown with Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. David Montgomery with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Going up the gun, Montgomery. Room here to run. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on their way to a sensational. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take an aim. Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Eagles, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.